Hello friends, and welcome to this decluttering marathon. This video runs about 2 hours. Don't feel obligated to watch it all, but I definitely feel like it can give you some good motivation to get everything cleaned up before the holidays. I moved 2 years ago, and this was the last of our moving boxes, and then some more accumulated junk that we just placed in here. It took me about 6 attempts to finally get it cleared out. All of these videos that I have compiled for you are the journey to getting myself unpacked, decluttered, and organized. Watching back the first few minutes of these clips just makes me feel so grateful for where I am now. And if any of you caught me at a different point in my journey, you would not have known that this is where I came from. All of these videos were filmed in 2024 at various points of it, but I'm so glad that this is finally done and over with. This is a chapter of my journey that I was actually able to close. I met my goal, and I'm so proud of myself because decluttering and organizing, especially when it was due to downsizing, is extremely hard. I'm still trying to figure it out. I still struggle, but I am in a much better place. So I really hope that you enjoy all of this motivation. It definitely is a lot. It can be a little triggering, but just know that I am not in this place anymore. I am in a much better place. So let's go ahead and tune into this video. What we plan to do is get all of the stuff that's in these shelves organized into other places. We have a barn shed in the back that we built, and then my husband installed all of this overhead storage. And then there's another one here. That's a big loft up there. So there's plenty of storage so that we can take these two shelves out. Here we want to put our treadmill. I don't know if you've noticed, but the treadmill is in my living room right now. And then we have a shaker machine, and I currently have that outside under my patio. So we want to get those indoors and put them here. I do want to keep at least one shelf in here because I want to use that for my decor items. And my husband says we should be able to do that. I don't have a lot of decor, but I like just to have a place for my things. And so that is the plan. On this side of the garage, sorry, I have allergies right now. On this side of the garage are all of my husband's Christmas lights that he is putting away right now. If you're new to my channel, then you might not know that he puts a Christmas show on outside of our house. It takes a lot of work, a lot of supplies, as you can see. We've slowly been putting that stuff away. So that is what this side of the garage is. And I know once I work on my side, he's going to be completely motivated to get all of this put away. This stuff over here is also part of his Christmas show. I don't think there's anything in there, but this is where all the lights get hooked up. So yeah, it's major business. Takes a lot of planning and time, but he enjoys doing it. It's his hobby. It makes him happy. So I try to support his hobby and what he loves to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start working in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this done in one day, but we shall see.
Baby, don't know what to say, but something in it drives me crazy. I know it shows, so tell me, when you lay alone in your bed, do you still dream of me? I think it shows.
My husband celebrated his birthday a few weeks ago, and for his birthday, I thought he'd love this pop-up gazebo gifted to me by COBIZI. We love to be outdoors, especially when the weather is cooler, but we still need protection from the sun and, of course, all of those pesky bugs that come around, especially when you're eating. While we set this up, I'm going to be talking to you about some of the features. This gazebo is 12 by 12 feet with enough space for 8 people and even furniture. The ceiling is high, which allows plenty of headspace even when in standing position. The setup is quick and easy with a strong one-piece frame. No installation or tools are required. This can literally be set up by one person in just 1 minute. This was actually the first time that we set this up, so it did take us a little bit longer. Now that we know what to expect, the second time around is going to be so much easier. This gazebo is so beautiful. The way it is set up right now is without the roof panels and the side panels. You can definitely leave it like this if you want. This would be very useful at keeping bugs out. This is completely surrounded in a mosquito net, and I absolutely love that you can take off the roof panels and just stare at the sky or even the stars at night. There is so much room in this gazebo, and the ways that you can use this space are endless. My first choice would be date night and then picnic in the park with the kids, and even setting food in here for a party. There is a two-way zipper on this gazebo, so no worries, you will not get locked inside. And here is the gazebo with the roof panels on. These roof panels are waterproof and UV resistant. The polyester fabric keeps you and your guests safe from harmful UV rays while out in the sun. Here is another option, and that is to cover the sides with panels. This gives an enormous amount of privacy, shields you from the sun, and even the outdoor elements. You can find this over on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and link everything down below in case you are interested in something like this. If I have a discount code available, I'll also put that in my description box. Thank you, COBIZI, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Bathroom stuff. I think this was the kids' bathroom, and I had a bunch of just stock of deodorant in there. That's why I stored it. Tissue paper. They always need tissue paper, and then there was some soap as well. So I don't know if any of this is going to come in handy anymore, but I'll take it out and see if there's anything that we can use still. And if I can't use it, then maybe I'll just donate it to the women's shelter. And I'm more than sure it could be used there as well. And this one, it's labeled kitchen plastic wrap, and that is exactly what it is. I have all of my plastic wrap in here, and as you can tell, I had been going through this box when I needed something recently. And let me open the other side. So this is stuff I had in my pantry. So this will be easy to put away and store into my existing pantry here. And that'll be a quick box to get rid of. And the first box that I looked at, this box, I'm not going to be able to empty out myself. I'll just leave it for my husband. Because it has, what is this? Fire starter, power cords, more power cords, matches. This is all stuff that he would use, and so I'm going to let him store that away wherever he wants to store them. There's a couple of liners in here, and I can just take these out now and put them with my plastic wrap, and I can store this away. So that's where I'm at now. Here's some decor. I'm going to have a lot of decor, and I'm going to get rid of most of it. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
You know I like it like that. The other girls in the backseat, me in the front 'cause I'm bad. And it feels like the prom that you never saw again.
This video is pure chaos. I honestly didn't have a plan going into this. It was hard to make a plan because it's been about a year and a half now, and I really did not even know what was inside of these boxes. What I can tell is that these were probably boxes that I packed last. You know, when you're just grabbing all the little things and putting them in a box and you're just over it, that is definitely what these boxes are. Unpacking these boxes was also an experience that took me back. I felt like I took 100 steps back in reliving my decluttering experience in Arizona, which was huge. It was just a huge job to get here to where we are now. And I felt like I took some steps back and reopened that door, a door that I want to close. So I'm glad that I'm finally tackling this. I think I had to be in the right mindset to do so. The move from Arizona really set me back mentally. And I wasn't strong enough to finish this project. I had already done so much in Arizona that opening the last of these boxes was the last thing I wanted to do. I'm definitely in a healthier space now, and that is why I feel determined to get this done and finally close that chapter in my life.
They don't know you like I know. No, they know. They don't know you like I do.
This box here totally reminded me of my house in Arizona because of my Scentsy warmer that I used to put in my kitchen. And I don't know, I guess there's something about a scent that can take you back to a place. So these totally just took me back to my house in Arizona, and I slightly missed it for a second. But in this box are just a bunch of egg organizers, and we had a ton of them over there. My husband became obsessed with them. Sometimes people will probably think that this stuff and like all of this is all me. He likes to collect and stock up on things that he likes. So we always buy a lot of eggs, and he felt like this would be cool. But I really don't think I'll keep all of these. I will probably donate them to family if anybody wants any. I'll probably keep this big one. This is the one that I like to the most. But I don't like to store my eggs in these containers anymore, so they're not really going to work for me. Over here, I have a bunch of cleaning supplies. During COVID, my husband and I went cleaning supply crazy. We would hunt for it just because, you know, it was very sparse and we could not really find much. So when we would find something, we would pick it up. And that's why we have like a large supply of cleaning stuff. I think there's some more over there. And I don't really use this type of cleaning supply anymore, but I may try and just use it in the bathrooms. And then I may try to donate some, maybe to my grandfather, like the dish soap. I'm pretty sure he can use some dish soap and spick and span and things like that. So I'm going to try to donate a lot of this because I don't want to throw it away. So I feel like that's the best thing for me to do. I put a little dent in my pile. So as you can see over there, that's just a table, my coffee table, and then other stuff in front that is not from moving. And this is pretty much the pile of boxes that I'm working with. Like I said, it looks a lot worse because it's not organized, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to knock these out in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Yeah, intuition, just wanna follow intuition. All my senses tell me I know what you've been thinking. I've been feeling, what if we got up, left this party? Cause I can see you're probably gonna be scrolling feeds all night long. Your friends are drunk.
In this video, it had been months since I had dyed my grays, and I was waiting to dye them because we had a special family event coming up, and I just wanted to do it for that event and make sure that they were nice and touched up. As I get a little bit older, I've noticed that I don't care as much as I used to. It would be maybe 2 weeks and I was like, I have to dye my hair now, but I'm not like that anymore. I will definitely hold off. The spray works great. And I thought I had wanted to grow my grays out at one point during this year, but no, I'm not ready for that yet. How many of you are on the struggle bus as to whether or not you want to go gray or keep on dyeing?
Your cherry lips giving me a hint at an early exit. Can't believe, gotta pinch your cheek to know this isn't fantasy. Right, skip the chit chat cause that shit cheap. Doesn't matter either way cause I can hear a thing. Wanna get some air to breathe cause I can see you falling asleep. Your friends are drunk and the DJ keeps playing the same songs. And time isn't moving along. So would it be cool to say, do you wanna escape without ending the night? We could drive through all of the city lights, or we can find a two-song place, just you and I. That'd be nice. Do you wanna
This box is labeled guest room, and in my guest room I had a bookshelf with all of the kids' children's books, and here they are. All of their children's books. And I definitely don't have room for them anymore, so I'm probably going to have to donate these. I don't want to donate them to Goodwill, so I'll probably see if maybe I can give them to like the Child Crisis Center, an organization like that. That way children can enjoy them. So I'll probably just leave these books in here for now and then look into donating them. Let's see what's in here. These boxes were from Walmart, and I do not recommend them. They did not hold up as well as the U-Haul boxes. But because I put so much tape on my boxes, even though these didn't hold up well, they didn't ruin anything that was inside. So I definitely recommend taping your boxes correctly. That way things don't get damaged inside or your boxes don't tear. I don't know what this belongs to. I really like these. These are shelves. I don't know if I'll use them, but I'm going to keep these for sure. And what I'm doing with all the organization items that I find, I'm just throwing them in my organization pile. This I do not want. This is a coffee cup holder. Do not want it. I don't even have room for it. So, I guess I'll just put it on the table for now. This is just kitchen stuff. And I used to have a lot of signs in my house, and I don't think that I am a sign person anymore. So I'm not sure if I'll keep any of those, but I guess I have options. This one I really like. It says no devices at the dinner table. That's really cute. Let's see, I don't know what this one says. No coffee, no workie. Don't want that anymore. I need to start making a pile of stuff that I definitely do not want. Clear Pyrex bowl. Look, I've already made a big dent.
Yeah, you have.
What'd you say?
Just be careful with my light.
I'm not even going over there. I'm staying here on my side. I can use these for hamburgers, you know that? Use this for hamburgers.
Yeah, to smash them down.
Wrist blood pressure cuff. So this is a cutting board made out of my parents' countertop. My dad had this made for me, and he passed away, and for that reason I cannot get rid of it. But aside from that, it is a really good cutting board. It's not plastic, and it's not wood, so it's good to cut meats on. And so I'll be keeping this for sure. And this is really heavy. I don't think I can show it to you with one hand, but it's a marble charcuterie board. I bought that for my husband for, I don't know, one of the holidays. And it's nice because it's cold and it keeps everything on here cold, all your cheeses and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and get this out. So this box is empty, and I'm kind of just throwing them here on the side. I think it'll be satisfying to see the pile of boxes when I'm done. And then of course we have to go through and flatten them out. Moving on, these are cookbooks, and I do want to keep my cookbooks. I might go through and declutter some of them, but I do want to keep my cookbooks. This is Erica Bedroom Miscellaneous, so I'll be looking through that. In here, I know for sure it's all decor. This is all decor. I guess these are pictures. So that'll be easy to go through. I am going to be getting rid of a lot of decor. Let's see. This is also decor right here. This is from my loft. I don't know what's in there. And I cannot tell from peeking in this hole. And let's see down here. I don't know what this is. Let me see. No, I don't. I didn't label this box all around. So another tip, label each side of your box. That way, no matter what angle you put it in, you can see what's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and work on these boxes and then these boxes here.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended up here. And we've been flying high. Are we going too far? I got no cash left and I'm losing my job over you. But I don't care about that. But I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. Yeah, 'cause no one knows if we're just jumping out the window, try to cling on to it. You got me holding on to something I know I can't burn me down, but I don't care about it, 'cause I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. I've been chasing.
Like these, I think I'll just throw away.
But we need those.
But I have 2 of them already.
So I snuck some shoes in this box apparently, and I have some Adidas. These are completely brand new. I think I wore them once or twice, and I don't think I'll get rid of these, even though I'm not in the cheetah phase anymore. They're still cute and good to wear. And then this pair of shoes is one of my favorite pairs of shoes to wear when I do something, go on a date or just go somewhere that I need to dress casual for. And I had been wanting some slip-on shoes to wear out that are not tennis shoes, are not sandals. So I forgot that I had these. They're kind of a cheetah print too, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to use them. So I don't have to buy any now. Let's see, what else do I have in here? These vintage Adidas. I'm not going to get rid of these. I want to wear them. And then I have these. These are like obnoxious shoes. I used to have a thing for slides. I really liked wearing slides. There's some slides there. And even though these are a little gaudy, I like to wear them from time to time. These, I'll probably get rid of these for sure. I'm not really into slides anymore. But when I was, those were super cute to wear. I think I showed you these. These are some boots that I got. These are from Target, I believe. And I honestly don't know where I'm going to wear these. And even if I am, so if I don't wear them in the next couple of months, I'll probably get rid of them. So yeah, my shoe issue continues. And believe me, y'all, I have another box full of shoes that I'm going to have my husband get down. I think it's somewhere up here, and that's where I have some heels. And I'm actually going to a party next week, and there's a pair of heels in there that I want. So I'm going to have him take the box down for me soon. So I still have shoes. I still have shoes.
Stay alert, baby, it's a crime. Lesson learned, when you're on my mind. It's a curse, not having you around. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Fading lights, I don't know how I feel. And in my sight, nothing is.
So these boxes right here, and I'm pretty sure there's more, are my husband's cards, his baseball cards. There's another one when he was growing up, so he's gonna handle those. Those I'm not gonna mess with. And I'm pretty sure there are more boxes. 1, 2, 3. I'm more than sure there were more boxes, so not touching those. And I'm gonna work on this, but check out the big dent I've made. I'm gonna look through that. Like I mentioned, that's decor and pictures, so that's gonna be really easy to look through. Workout stuff, not workout stuff. Paint cans, so I can move those to the side. This box needs to be relabeled, and then I'll get into that when I don't know what's in that box.
It's the least I can do. You know I was trying, it was never enough. I needed somebody, but it got too much. And I know that I've got my problems, and sometimes
I have one closet box, which I'm really looking forward to opening because there's a pair of jeans that I've been looking for, and then I need to look for some diamond earrings. So they might be in there in a jewelry box. I'm not sure. So I'm really excited to open that up and see if I can find some things that I've been needing to look for. Empty boxes, a table full of junk. These are boxes that I need to look at, and then check that out. That's all of my organization items, like stuff that I just put to the side that I'm not using anymore and that I can recycle. All right there. Blankets, my coffee table. And then decor is in that one, and cookbooks. So what I'm going to work on right now is this little corner here. I know it looks really bad in here, but it always gets worse before it gets better. So I'm just going to keep going. I know that school pickup is coming up. So I'm going to have to stop here in about 45 minutes. So let's see what I can get done in 45 minutes. stuff here in the front was just stuff that I took out of the house, out of sight, out of mind, to make space or clean up inside. Now, at some point, after doing this for so long, it becomes a disaster too, and I knew at some point I was going to have to deal with it, and well, today is that day. So this is where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stressed out. Even though I've made a lot of progress, I still feel like it's not good. It's not good. What's really concerning me is that I feel like I'm a organization hoarder. Like, yes, it's good to save things, but that's just a little too much. So I'm probably gonna go through that and get rid of some of the Dollar Tree stuff that I probably don't need, and if I need to repurchase, I can repurchase that easily. But yeah, that is kind of stressing me out. The cleaning supplies are stressing me out. I think those are my biggest stressors right now. So yeah, I need to go through that and declutter everything. I've been more concerned with just unpacking things and not decluttering. The decluttering is gonna come, I promise. This box right here is full of stuff that I don't want anymore and trash. And then these are boxes that I've gotten rid of right there. And then these are boxes that I really need to sit and look through. I have some clothing in there, purses in this one, and stuff that was in my closet, and that would be like jewelry boxes and stuff that's similar to that. So I really need to sit and look through that, and I don't want to do that right now. I kind of want to fast track what I'm doing, and that's going to take me some time. Yeah, so anyways, I think I am going to call it quits for now to pick up the kids from school. And we're thinking that we are going just to pick up a rotisserie from Sam's. That way I don't have to cook. And I really truly think that this evening I'm going to keep working on this and try to clear it out as much as I can. I'm pretty sure you're going to see my husband in here. I think he's itching to get in here. What he really wants to do, and he's trying to convince me to do this with him, is he wants to put away this here, and he feels like that'll really help me out as far as the mess goes. And no, that is not going to help me. Like, this is none of my concern. What's on this side of the table is what I want to work on, but for whatever reason, I think he just wants to get this off of his mind when I want to get this off of my mind. So we'll see how that goes. We're probably going to end up putting them away, and he wants to put them up there. That's where he puts his Christmas lights. So yeah, so my evening's going to be fun, and I'll bring you along with me. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh my god, Mom, today was the funniest day in PE.
Why?
Because Omar was there. It was so funny. Omar, he was screaming. It was so funny. Like, bro, it was just so funny.
Why was he screaming?
I don't know, he was just screaming for no reason. Like, you know how guys yell when they win something or something?
How do you do it?
Ah! Ah! Mom, you have the same scream for everything.
I know I do. Like, what the heck?
Like, when something drops, you do that?
I guess.
Or when you get scared, you do that?
I know, baby. I don't understand what's wrong with me.
What's on your mind? Seems like your feeling starts to fade out. The diamonds in your eyes, do they wanna let go? Wanna let go? Right here and now, we cannot
I've moved my trash bin in, and that means I'm ready to start throwing things away. I do have a box for all of the items that I am going to be recycling, so don't worry, but anything else that I don't want and that I cannot donate will go into the trash.
Just hear me out. You're not the only one here with doubts. Oh, so just speak your mind. Do you wanna let go? Wanna let go? 'Cause the silence, are we meant for each other? Stand and fight it.
This is my organization pile, and I mentioned that I have a little too much going on here, and I did get rid of some, but another thought is that I want to help people in need, family members that are maybe disabled and need to get organized, or even friends. And so I'm thinking, even though I may not be able to use some of these items, when I help them organize, I can donate some of these items to them. That is one of my thought processes. So I did keep a little more than I should have.
I complicate things. One of my many skills. I'm making things up, all in my mind, 'cause I analyze their body language. I hear every change in their tone. Maybe they hate me, somehow I blame me.
Sadly, all of this food was expired and I could not save any of it. I had to throw it out.
It's not personal, it's just how it works. Don't be angry for too long or get burned, 'cause that's just the weight of the world. Now, shake it off. Now, personal, it's just how it works. Shake it off. Now, that's just the weight of the world.
Everything is starting to come together. I'm so excited. This here is my donation pile, and I will be donating everything in this pile. This is my recycle box, and then everything that I threw into the trash bin. I'm now going to work on clearing out this table here, and then things are going to look so much better. It's been a long road. Everything got extremely crazy and chaotic, which was definitely expected, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I am so excited.
My mama said, that's just the weight of the world. It's not personal, it's just how it works. Don't be angry for too long or get burned, 'cause that's just the way of the world. Now, shake it off. Now, personal, it's just how it works. Shake it off. Now, that's just the way of the world.
I did it. I cleared off this table. This is now the recycle box. We threw a couple of more items into there, and this is our trash bin, almost filled to the top. I'm also going to be donating, selling, or giving away items in this pile here. There's definitely more that's going to be added to that. This is what the garage is looking like at this time. It's definitely not going to be a one-day job, not even a two-day job. It's going to take a few days to get this garage into tip-top shape. Definitely make sure that you are subscribed so you can continue this journey with me. There is a lot of work to be done. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Hugs! Hello, my friends. I am finally back. I took a good 3-week hiatus. The kids had spring break. It was a 2-week long spring break, and there was just a ton of activity going on during spring break. And then the first week back at school was a little difficult to adjust to just because of all the late nights during spring break. But nonetheless, I'm back in my garage. So, as you just saw, I still have a huge disaster in here, and I already feel in over my head. There's just so much junk in here. And you have to remember that before this move, I got rid of at least 50–60% of my belongings back in Arizona, and this is all that I kept. It seems like a lot now, but believe me, there was a lot more. I know that many of you are worried that I am going to just keep too much, bring a lot of this into my house, and it's going to overwhelm me and send me into a spiral. But I promise that is not going to happen. With the last video that you saw, I only took a couple of things into my house that I really needed. My can opener, my battery operated can opener, my Pyrex glassware, there was only about 3 of them, my husband's marble charcuterie board. I kept my bell because I use that whenever I'm done cleaning the kitchen and I ring it for the kids, and they know that that means kitchen is closed. And I think that's it. I really didn't keep much, so please don't worry. I know that I cannot hold a lot in this house. It's already feeling like it's too small. We elected not to start the renovations on the house this year. As much as I was looking forward to it, my husband and I had a talk, and well, it would not be a good idea to renovate the house, having to take everything out, pretty much move out of our house, and then have this mess here behind me. It just would not be a good situation. So at that point is when my mindset changed, and I was like, I'm gonna get this done. That way we can focus on maybe starting renovations sometime next year. So this video may be a little triggering, but I promise you it will be completely satisfying. So I started working on this project later in the day, so I did not have much time, but I figured I would use pockets of time to get things done. It looks extremely chaotic in here, so what I'm going to do is try and organize things into piles. I'm going to move my giveaway pile to the other side of the garage. Honestly, I'm just really excited to see that pile grow. I know a lot of you were saying that I should have a garage sale, but what I'm thinking of doing is having a free sale. So it's going to be a garage sale, but everything that I am going to be getting rid of will be free because I really don't want to make money off of this stuff. I just want it out of my house. So that's definitely what I am planning to do. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was my spending habits. I know a lot of you are thinking that this here is an indication of my current spending habits, and it definitely is not. You have to remember that this stuff is from my prior life in Arizona, and actually not even that, it's an accumulation of my entire life. And I say that because every time we moved and purchased a new home, that home was larger than this home. This home is actually our starter home. So this was the first home that we purchased together. I was 24, my husband was 25. We did not have any children, so this was a perfect size home for us. So we went from this home, 1,200 square feet. Our second home was 2,600 square feet. And then we moved to Arizona. We rented for a little bit at 2,200 square feet. And then we moved to our home in Arizona that we purchased back up to 2,800 square feet. So I never really had a reason to get rid of anything because I always ended up with more space and it felt like I had less. But now that I'm back in this home, and when we lived in our home in Arizona, we definitely accumulated a lot more because our home was larger. It was a 2-story. I always had to have 2 sets of everything. And that was just to make my life easier. I had a vacuum upstairs, a vacuum downstairs. I had hampers downstairs, hampers upstairs. It was just a lot easier to keep doubles of everything, which in this home is not necessary. So downsizing is definitely a big deal. It's a different way of life, but there's definitely a lot of adjusting, and we are not near where we need to be at this time, but I can already see the benefits of living a simpler life. So this is where I'm at right now. I feel like I am just drowning in my junk. So these here are all blankets that I need to go through. I am not sure what's in there. I know there's blankets that were the kids when they were babies, and for some reason getting rid of those really hurts my heart. So we'll see if I can do it. I'm going to try and get rid of what I can. If I can't get rid of them, then I'll hold them, and I'm sure next time that I declutter I'll be able to get rid of more, but for now I'm not sure. I have to go through that. This here was just a bunch of pictures that I had in our other house. A lot of the decor in here was from Mikey's bedroom, his art from his bedroom. So that's what I have here. And let's see. This was some DIY Pokemon art that I made him, and he really liked it, and he didn't want me to get rid of it. So I'm going to see if he wants to put it up in his room, or maybe just take the cards out and put those away. But I do want to give him the option because he did really like that artwork. So that's that. This is something that I had in Ileana's room. I don't think she's going to like it. She's very picky. So if she doesn't like it, then I'll get rid of it. I actually have bought that for her nursery when she was a baby. So let's see if she wants that. If not, then I will have to part ways with it. Let's see here. More artwork. Like I said, I used to have a lot of signs in my house, and I'll really have to think about those. Some of them I feel like I could put up, but then again, I just need to stop thinking like that. Like, I just need to get rid of them. But it's really hard for me to get rid of stuff, so don't judge me. These are pictures of my husband and I when we went to, this was homecoming in high school, and this was prom. So, yeah, these are nice photos to look at. I'm not going to put them up. I'm pretty sure what we'll do is we'll put them into a photo album that we have, kind of like a scrapbook, and then we can get rid of these frames. I'm pretty sure that these frames I had hung in our first townhouse that we had together on the staircase, but no, these are not going to be hung in this house. Let's see here. This was our first dog. She was a teacup chihuahua. This is my dad and my uncle, and that was Mikey when he was a baby, and my dad has since passed, so definitely not getting rid of this. So I am completely filling in over my head. As you saw, there is a lot going on. At this point, I'm just separating things out, looking in the boxes just to give me an idea of what is in there. There was a lot in there that I forgot that I had, which could be a good thing and a bad thing. The good is that I probably don't need that. The bad thing is that I remembered that I had these things, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can use that. You know, that type of mindset comes back. I really want to try my hardest to not be in my old mindset where I feel like I might be able to use this, but I know that I'm not going to need it. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, this is extremely hard for me. This is the hard part. You have to remember that I got rid of 50-60% of my belongings back in Arizona, and this was the last of what I kept, which actually isn't much. However, in this small house, just taking everything out of the boxes, it feels a little overwhelming. So I'm sure that this time around I'll be able to let go of things that I wasn't able to let go of initially, but I can't promise anything. I am not done with this project. As you can see, there's still a lot more that I need to do. So you'll definitely have to watch to the end of this video, of this series, just to see how far I come, because there's still a lot of work to be done. So I don't think that I'm going to be able to work on this anymore today. It is Friday and I need to go pick Ileana up from school, and then Mikey, and then I just want to enjoy the evening with my family. I mentioned I've been having a lot of mom guilt and just feeling like I don't want to push them to the side just to get stuff like this done. So this process is going to take me days to do. I probably won't be able to work on it tomorrow either, maybe Sunday. So I might get back to this on Sunday and then try and get a bulk of this done, and then see how it goes from there. But I will see you in the next part of my video. A little bit of work off camera, and this is my giveaway pile so far. This is some holiday stuff that needs to go in holiday bins, and then I need to look through that and see what I'm going to get rid of. Holiday pillows, let's see here. The blankets are still there, organization stuff, cookbooks, gaming stuff, dog stuff, and that's also Christmas stuff there. That's a bin for autumn that I need to put away. And then organization stuff down here. Let's see, my holiday dish set, which I need to transfer into the kitchen and switch those out. All of my regular dishes are in here. Let's see here. This is a pile of my stuff that I need to go through, which I'm not even going to attempt in this video. I'm going to do a separate video for that. Let's see here. Clothes that I need to wash. This pile here is stuff that I need to wash. There's towels for the car because we have leather seats and they get really hot in the summer. So our remedy was just to get black towels the same color as the leather. I need to wash those. There's a pan there that I want to try and save. Let's see. I want to try and clean that off and save it because it's a good pan still. Let's see, vacuum, griddle, and I don't know, there's just a bunch of trash bags here. I don't think I want this, so I'll take that out now. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at now, and where things are going to stay until I get a second chance to come in here and work on it over the weekend. So it may not be until Sunday, but I'm going to try and get in here for a little bit tomorrow because we have a family function, but it's not until the evening. So hopefully I can catch you then. But have a good weekend, everyone. was just telling my cousin that I'm gonna work on my garage today, and she said, girl, you have a lot of things in that garage. And that is the cousin that came down to stay with me from California. And it is true, but I am back today. ready to work on the garage and get it emptied out. I feel like today I really want to put a big dent in it. I want to just start taking things out and stop holding them. That way I can just see the progress that I'm making and just keep moving forward. As far as my free garage sale, I'd love to do that, but I'm thinking that I'll just put a few things out on the curb. I am very notorious for doing that now, and people do take them because the stuff that I'm giving away is good. So I'm probably going to do that, put a box out on the curb. And like I said, I do not want to make any money off of my stuff. I just simply want to get rid of it and empty out. So we are going to get started on this garage, but before we do, I do have a video sponsor that I'd like to mention to you. Back in the garage, and every time I leave and don't come back for a few weeks, I feel like it just gets worse instead of better. So I don't know, this is where I'm at today. This is all of my stuff right here. I put a chair in here because I've had to make a couple of phone calls, and I just don't have any privacy in my little house. So I've come into the garage, sat on this chair, and got my phone calls done. And I don't mind it, but I got to put that chair away. This is my giveaway pile. I just got to deal with so much. But like I said, I'm going to start putting stuff into the car. That way I can get it out, or actually just even onto the curb. I got a phone call, so I wasn't able to finish my thought there, but we did buy laundry pedestals. So that's what these big boxes are here. So we need to go ahead and install those into the laundry room. I honestly just did not like having to bend so much into my washer and dryer. So I tried to like the idea of using that area as a countertop, but it also gets just really messy. So we're going to go ahead and go with the pedestals, and hopefully that'll help out. Not only that, they do have a drawer on the bottom, so that should help with storage. I am a sucker for any way that I could get storage right now. So we'll have 2 storage drawers in those pedestals. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in here. I might just start taking stuff to the curb because all of this here I do not want. So I literally may just start doing that now.
One minute I knew my life would change, and I was hoping that you could stay. The city lights, will they remain? Oh, I hate saying goodbyes. I wish that time went slow, but I know it ain't too long before we meet. I wait for you. No, I wait for you. Nothing can break us through. I wait for you. Counting every hour, every second makes it easier to.
One of the first things that I am focusing on is getting my giveaway pile put together, because I was going to put that out on the curb and out of my garage. I felt like that would make me feel like I've made a little bit of progress quickly.
Saying goodbye, and I wish time went slow, but I know it ain't too long for us. I wait for you. No, I wait for you. Nothing can break us through. I wait for you. My heartbeat is racing. Everything's changing.
I'm putting a little sign out on my stuff because people have actually come to my door and asked if what I was giving away was free.
No colors of blue. I wait for you. No, I wait for you. Nothing can break us through. I wait for you. I wait for you.
So it's only been a few minutes, and somebody has already stopped by and taken a few of the items that I had outside. They definitely got the better of the pick. They took a water jug And then I had some Polar Express cups that I got, coffee cups that I got when we went to the Polar Express over the Christmas break. And so they took those, and I honestly didn't know who to give them to because everyone has too many coffee cups. And my in-laws went with us and they ended up getting rid of their coffee cups, so there was really no one to give them to. So hopefully they'll like them and use them. But I'm just trying to work in this garage and get rid of what is apparent to me that is easy to take out, because there's just so much going on in here. But I'm really optimistic about the progress that I'm going to make today, so I'm just going to keep on going. I wanted to try something different today and let you chime in to the conversations my husband and I have behind the camera.
Thank you. Bree. Actually, you can just put your hands on the bottom.
I'm ready with the...
Is that to go? Have it on the bottom. And then I'm gonna lift it. Lift. Okay.
Hey dogs, get out of my way. You know, it was a lot worse when I came in here to start.
I imagine.
A lot worse. $5:30.
Damn it. They can go in here somewhere. They can go up here.
And these beers.
Is there trash? I think we just throw these two away if we just feel like it.
What are they?
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just have to wait. You whisper to me, there's no
You gonna fart?
No!
and I close my eyes to see even clearer. I see it all. I know that we can go higher if we keep our
I know some of you have noticed that my husband is frequently a guest in my videos, and that is because we do work on mostly everything together around the house. If he is not helping me, that is because he is working, and usually these bigger type projects are things that we do together. House cleaning and stuff like that I usually do on my own during the day when he is working. He works from home, so we are literally together 24/7. And it's been told to me that being together so much is not a good thing, but I look at it totally different. I feel like being a stay-at-home mom and being able to spend as much time with my family and my husband as I do is a blessing. At the end of my life, I'll be able to reflect back and know that I always put them first and that I spent as much time as I possibly could with them, and that thought brings me a lot of peace.
Nothing wrong with that. Tripping, yeah, we all lose track. I wouldn't mind it if I find it. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't have to be an acrobat. I wouldn't mind it. Should I find it? All my life, it's been up and down, but always comes back to you. Didn't ask for any favors.
I'm going to be taking a bunch of shampoo and conditioner out of the packaging. I like to stock up on these when I see them at Costco. It is the brand Monday, but they are not always in stock.
Make sure there's nothing good in there. Not like yearbooks or something like that.
Maybe my yearbooks are in there.
Maybe, I'm just telling you. Like, make sure there's nothing in there.
I doubt my yearbooks are in here. I have a feeling I accidentally got rid of them or something.
That just doesn't make sense because there was all the other yearbooks. I don't understand why that would happen.
I need to go wash this.
What's in here? More books? What's books? What's this?
That's Christmas stuff. The Christmas trees that we put on her tables.
And her
Her party.
party?
Where are we gonna put the toilet paper? I can keep one out.
Can you do that? Can you...
It's not
Put it from the bottom. Push from the bottom. What do I really need from this box?
Your stuff is very disorganized right now.
Yeah, just put it up here. Just put it up here. Okay, just put this somewhere. We're gonna wrap this up with. Go ahead and put that with other stuff. I don't need this little box. It does nothing.
Do you need this book?
Yeah, keep the book. But this you can put to the side. Hold this. Okay, into that box again. That. Yeah. Put this on top of this. I guess I'll know because they're heavier, right? These are light ones now?
No.
Yes? You do? These are all dry? Oh, okay, good.
This goes in our travel. This is for the inside of the house. This is trash.
Okay. We need some more doing in the house. Oh, okay. Are we gonna move everything over here?
Oh, you gotta focus.
I need to focus.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You think we're gonna use this anymore? I kind of got over it, huh?
You tell me. I don't care. You know this thing is falling apart, right?
Oh, there's the glue guns.
Checks and stuff. Really don't need them anymore at all, ever.
What's that? Batteries?
Batteries. I think there's some batteries in here that I'm never gonna use.
Is
You know what I bought these
doing-
for?
What, babe?
You probably have no idea what I bought these for.
What did you buy them for?
Why did I buy them?
Watch, picture frame, candles. Tell me.
Do you remember when Miggy was born? He had a little thing that went
Oh, the monkey thing?
on his. I think it was his.
The monkey thing?
No, it wasn't the monkey. Car seat, and you mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was for that.
Oh. Oh. Don't remind me of when they were babies.
Of course, we don't need it anymore.
Don't do that.
Yeah, they were babies. I don't think.
We decided to put a rug down that we took out of our living room into the garage. We like to keep rugs down in the garage just in case oil or anything spills out of the car. So that is why I had to move everything out of that corner. And now I'm going to put everything back because we made a last minute decision to go ahead and make room to fit at least one of our cars in.
Whenever you're around, and I've been longing for your heat, your touch. Oh, I belong to you, belong to you. Come on and let me see you, and let me take your hand, and baby say please say you miss us too. Oh, I belong to you, and baby you belong to me.
We need one of these in the house. What the hell? It was falling!
Babe, but it was like the slowest fall ever.
Yeah, but it was still gonna fall.
Yeah, but it was the slowest
That
fall.
was a good reaction. No reaction.
I wouldn't even have called that a fall. It was just moving.
No, it was slipping.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the hell were you thinking then when you kissed your lips? Now I'm kinda glad you did, 'cause now you adore me.
Like, it looks just the way it looked when I first started. Weeks
No,
ago.
the boxes were high stacked. There's a lot of boxes that have been put away. It's not the same at all. Not even close.
Just trying to get the car in. I was feeling like I took 10 steps back because when I finally organized everything onto one side of the garage, it just looked like there was still so much to do. But I have to remember that this is a process. It is going to take a little more time to get everything organized.
Saturday night at the arcade, silver coins in my hand, ready to make some damage. Saturday night at the arcade, silver coins in his hand, ready to make some damage. He wakes up, he gets drunk, and he
Can you flash your thing here so people can see what you're using? Like, flash it?
Yes.
There's a lot of like really good stuff. Not like that. Give me. You're so stupid.
But that was zesty.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't
Well, friends, this is going to be the end of today's video. We definitely put a good dent into the garage. We were able to park one of our cars inside, so that is something that we really wanted to do for a long time now. I'm going to be donating some bags of clothing to a local shelter, most likely the women's shelter, and here it is here. There's a couple of items back there that I need to drop off to family members. This is the trash can, everything that we just threw into the trash, and here is everything that we are going to recycle, mostly cardboard boxes. The next phase is going to be organizing the shelving so that we can get whatever is in the boxes into the shelves. And then I also need to get into my personal boxes and sort through that. And that's probably what I'm going to do next week. So definitely stay tuned. We are making some good progress. It's just taking a little bit of time because of all the roadblocks in life. I will see you again soon. Have an amazing week ahead. Sending you a great big hug. Bye. This is a lot of stuff that needs to go into the shelving here, but that needs to be organized, and I can't organize that without my husband because a lot of that stuff, most of that stuff is his. You can see what's mine. It's some decor here, and then I do have a couple of kitchen appliances and some more decor right here. But other than that, mostly everything else is his, and I do not like to be responsible for his stuff. I do not want to be blamed later for moving something when he is looking for it. I'd rather him just take care of it. So I don't know. I may come in here and try and organize a shelf or two. I won't move his things. I'll just try and organize them a bit better. But we'll see. We'll see if I get to that. But for today, I'm going to be working on that corner there. And that is my stuff. So here you go. You can see bedroom. And there's some more boxes here. This one's labeled kitchen. And if I go through that, it probably will be last because I really just want to focus on my bedroom stuff.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. I'm thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is
I've been very reluctant to bring more boxes into the house just because I knew that what I need to work on is not something that I'm going to be able to do in one day, and I just do not want to have moving boxes laying around the house or projects half finished on my dining room table. So I believe I had 4 boxes here to work on, and even these 4 boxes I did not finish in one day. There's just been so many curveballs thrown at me in life lately, but nonetheless, it was done by the end of the week. We were actually supposed to go out of town this weekend for our first mom and dad trip since Mikey was born, and he's 15 years old now. We were going to go to Las Vegas and go to the Smokey Robinson concert, but something came up that was a little more important, so we decided to stay home. And so I planned a little game night for the kids on Friday night. We had some family over, we made hamburgers and hot dogs, spent some time outside playing volleyball and basketball, and that was until they threw the volleyball over to the neighbor's house, and then they stopped playing. It was also a little windy, but I'm really hoping to plan more activities like that for the kids just to keep them busy and keep them off of their electronics. So that's probably something that I'm really going to focus on over the summer. These boxes are not fun boxes to look through just because there is so much in them that's just random things. I have a couple of planners from prior years, and it was interesting to go back and see how busy I've kept throughout the last few years. And so for some reason, I felt like I wanted to keep that to remind myself. But I did go in later and toss those calendars. I don't need them. I also have a ton of glasses. I've worn glasses since I was in 5th grade. I do get a new pair of glasses every year. And so I need to go through and look through my glasses. I think I only kept 1 pair that I really liked, and the rest I'm going to be donating. In case you don't know, there is a donation drop-off at Walmart at their Vision Center, and you can donate any of your old glasses, and I believe these get sent to the Lions Club, and they provide a lot of free glasses to families and children that are low income. So definitely keep that in mind. There's a lot of cards here, just sentimental things that my kids have given me, that my husband has given me. Those kind of things I cannot get rid of. I just need to get them organized.
trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems, I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems, I know. All of my problems, I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock and roll.
These are some of the purses I had in that box. If you notice, this one is completely brand new with the price still on. I actually bought this purse when I lost my wallet, and Discover Card gave me like a stipend to get a new purse or wallet. So that's what I bought that for, and I just never used it, and it's really dusty and needs to be reshaped. Some of these purses here, like these ones down here, for example, are purses that I got at Goodwill over in Arizona. I don't really care for this one too much anymore. This one I got because I wanted to give it to Ilyana. I thought it was cute. There's some remnants of her being a little girl in here, which make me really, really sad. There's some crayon lip glosses that she made, and we actually made a YouTube video on this. She made these lip glosses out of crayons, and I have them all in here, and it's really breaking my heart. It's really breaking my heart. Like, I don't want her to grow up, but she is. Here's some other purses. That is a knockoff Louis Vuitton, so no, it is not the real thing, but I still love it so much. And this brand is a really amazing brand. It's called Rioni. It's a lot like Louis Vuitton, but a fraction of the price. So I need to reshape that and use it because I do want to use it. Let's see what's over here. A jewelry box that I need to go through. Just a bunch of junk. My husband brought me this when he went to Hawaii. I think my mom gave this to me along with this. My grandma gave these to me. I've talked about these in one of my Shaper Mint videos before, but yep, this is what the ladies in the 50s wore. Yeah, so I just have a bunch of stuff I need to go through. My tassel from my graduation hat. This is high school graduation, class of 99. Knobs that I don't need anymore. So yeah, there's just a bunch of junk here, and I need to sort through it, but I'm really interested in going through this box right now.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade, right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend, right? But baby, we're changing, we can't really help it. We might just enjoy.
I've shared all of this with you in a prior video. These shoes are basically new. I totally forgot that I had them. You can see from the bottom that they've barely been worn, so I'm definitely going to keep those. These are some shoes that I like to wear when I have something to do. I really, really like these. These are from Target, I believe. I have these slides here. These like retro Adidas. I am an Adidas girl, so I still like these. I picked these up at Target, and they're just like some little booties, which I still like. I've never worn them, but I have a couple of graduations coming up, so maybe I'll find a reason to wear those. I know that you all are gonna cringe when you see me say that I want to keep my shoes, but I want to keep my shoes. Those are my purses, and I just have a lot of sorting to do. At some point, I decided that I wanted to collect mini snow globes from our travels. We did travel a lot when we were living in Arizona, and well, now I'm just kind of over it. I feel like it's more clutter. It's not something that I want to have out on a shelf. So I'm not even sure I want to keep them, but for now, I'm just going to keep them boxed away. I was really wanting to get into this box of clothing. This is the only box of clothing that I brought back from Arizona. You might think it's a lot, but it's actually nothing at all. I had so much more, and I got rid of a ton of it, and I'll link that video down below in case you are interested in seeing what it is I am talking about. I was wanting to go through this box because I need new t-shirts. I want to look through this box first before I decide to go and buy anything new. Of course, getting something new means that I'm going to be taking the stuff out that I no longer love. So hopefully I'll find some t-shirts here that I like. That way I don't have to go out and buy any. These are the jeans I was looking for.
Oh my god!
SheWolfMom. I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Lit check, been a minute, let me hit the homies in a group text. 10 years, same team. True vets. Got a couple trophies, but no chains on the neck. No. Got a couple Cardis, we don't flood with baguettes. It's a very small world, so my hand holds. Wake up, make the money, that's a man's role. Loyalty and love is what I stand for. Can't forget about trust, but first, please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? Just been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup, find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.
The bottom of this moving box housed all of my work skirts. I built up a huge collection of skirts. I was feeling a little attached to them even at this moment, but now that I'm watching the footage back, I know that there's skirts in here that I definitely will not wear anymore. So I'm going to go back and take all of that out. I put this under Ileana's bed. As you all know, I have an under the bed storage system in each of our bedrooms, and she had some empty space for me, and I put them under there. So it'll be easy for me to go back and pick through the skirts and get rid of the ones that I definitely know I do not want anymore.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup, find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.
I am needing to clean out my drawers and my closet again, so don't worry, I am not adding this additional clothing in without getting rid of something. I just have not had a chance to get to that because I'm so focused on getting the closet done and then, you know, just being mom and watching over the kids and just all of that good stuff. So as soon as I get to it, I'll definitely share it with you, but there's just so much I want to get rid of. I feel like my style is continuing to evolve, and when I shop lately, I'm really looking for things that I love, things that I think are fitting for me and for my age now. I don't know about you, but when you turn 40, you kind of forget how to dress. You're not, you know, young, you're not old, you're kind of in the middle, and it's kind of hard to figure the whole styling situation out.
Keep finding myself in these dark rooms, and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you. Oh.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem.
I'll be completely honest with you, sometimes watching back these videos is really hard. It just feels like I still have such a long road ahead of me, but I know that I'm almost at the end. So I cannot wait till I get to the point to where decluttering is just something that I do on a monthly basis, where I'm just considering it maintenance, not a huge overhaul like I'm having to do in these videos and I've been having to do for the last 2 years of my life. If any of you are in the same boat and are going through the same thing that I am, I feel like the best part of all of this is that we even started to begin with. We're not stuck in that phase of just thinking that this is something that we want to do. We've actually taken action, gotten off the couch or our bed, and are getting things done. The process is slow, the process is hard, the process takes a very long time, but at the end of it all, I know we will look back and be so proud of ourselves for taking that big step and even getting started at all. So if you are on this journey with me, be proud of yourself, be proud of where you are in your journey. Before you know it, we're going to be at the finish line.
Got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no
have to deal with these purses, and honestly I don't want to get rid of any of them. I'm not too fond of the pink one, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that for now because it was a gift. These are the ones that I decided to keep out. I actually put them away into a bin that goes above my closet. It was an empty bin, and so that's where I'm going to be putting some of the things that I need to store away for now, but this is all that I kept out.
Crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can.
Last thing that I wanted to do on this night was disinfect my table. There was a lot of grossness on this table, a lot of dirt, boxes that have been in U-Hauls in my garage for an extended amount of time. So I really wanted to make sure that I didn't leave anything on this table that could get into my kids' food or on their hands and then into their mouth. Cleaning it with Clorox was exactly what I wanted to do. The Clorox actually stripped away some of the stain on my table, but that's okay because I'm going to be restaining it very soon. This is going to bring me to the end of this week's video. I really hope that this gave you some inspiration and motivation to tackle your decluttering project today. All of our projects look different. Some of them are big, some of them are small. No matter what they are, just know that I am always here for you if you need motivation. Pop one of my videos onto your phone or onto your TV and we can get this done together. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Sending you a hug as always. Bye.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy.
Hello friends, welcome back to SheWolfMom. I'm Erica. I'm really excited to share today's video with you. It took me 4 days to film this video. As you know, I moved 2 years ago and we have not been able to finish unboxing our moving boxes and all of the extra little miscellaneous items. You have seen me in previous videos try and get everything unboxed, but I wasn't successful. I've done it in pieces and phases, whatever you want to call it, just because life gets in the way. But I was extremely determined to get this done. No matter how many days it took me, I needed to get it done. It is something that has been looming over my head, and there's so many other things that I want to focus on, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about that throughout this video. But as you know, I have been working on this for a couple of months now, trying to get this done. My goal was to get it done before summer, before the heat kicked in, and that just did not happen. In the middle of summer, I thought I do not want to go in there. It's hot outside. This garage has no insulation, so it is extremely hot, and it's actually hotter inside the garage than it is outside. I also had that huge trip that we took in the background of my mind, and I wanted to really focus on getting ready for that. And so there was just a lot of things that got in the way of actually finishing this project. But now that I'm back, I just want to get it done. The end of the year is always a really busy time for us. Mikey's birthday is in September, my husband's is in October, mine is in November, and Ileana's is in December, along with all the holidays mixed in between. So I really hope that you enjoy today's video. It's jam-packed with motivation to declutter and organize an area in your home. What are you working on at this time? What I was just sharing with you were all of my husband's tools that he has I don't know if I should say thrown about, but thrown about the garage. He has a ton. So what I'm trying to do is just categorize things in the garage and separate them out into piles. I have my husband's tools and anything that he needs to go through in one separate pile. And then I'm making a giveaway trash pile. And then there's piles for specific people that I'm going to donate to. So that is how I'm trying to work this at the moment. There really was no reason or rhyme to any of this disaster. So it's really tough to try and get everything back in order. It can definitely be a bit overwhelming, and I think even just looking at the mess was overwhelming in itself. So actually getting in here and tackling it is taking a lot of patience on my part and just a lot of focus, because if I don't focus and just get my mindset prepared to get this done, then it definitely would have pushed me overboard. I definitely recommend distracting your mind somehow, either by listening to music, a podcast, throwing on YouTube videos such as this to help motivate you. But on this particular day, I was doing it in silence. And sometimes I really like to be alone with my thoughts, because I feel like the noise from the music or the videos just kind of adds to my stress. And so just being alone in silence and just really focusing and zoning in on what I'm doing really helps me at times. So this is behind the scenes of what I've worked on so far. It is a little hot out here. I'm sweating and I'm a little out of breath. My camera is even hot, but this here, these lamps here, I eventually want to put them into my bedroom, but I do want to redo them. I didn't really like the neutral color, and I think I'm going to paint them black somehow. That is my bidet, and I featured that in one of my videos, and I want to put that in my master bathroom, but I need a plug. So my husband has been telling me that he'll put a plug in so that we can plug it in again, because I did love it. This here is giveaway pile, and I'm going to sort through that. There's some stuff that's trash in there, but then there's other stuff that I can give away. All of this here is my husband's, and he is one of the reasons why I haven't gotten back into the garage, because he needs to organize these shelves here to make room for all of this. Now, I'm not blaming it on him. It was summer, it was hot, but it needs to get done now. So hopefully me getting in here and working on my part will motivate him to get his part done. These are extra laundry baskets. When I lived in Arizona, my house was a lot larger, so I definitely needed laundry baskets everywhere, and that's why I have a lot of extras. Let's see here. This is our coffee table. We don't use it right now in this house, but I love it so much that I don't want to get rid of it. And I know that I won't find anything else like it in the future, so we are going to be putting that away and just hoping that in the future one day we'll have enough space again to use it. So that's going to get put in one of our newer sheds. This here is going to my little cousin. She's moving into her dorm in the next 2 weeks, and I told her that I would give her that trash can, and then I put some extra things in here that I think she could use. These are my husband's baseball cards, and again, he needs to organize these shelves so that he can put his baseball cards in there, and he's been collecting those since he was a kid, so I don't really say anything to him about them, but it says box 2 of 6, so there's actually 6 boxes, and I don't know where the other ones are. Let's see here. These are blankets that I need to go through. So I'm going to go through those. I can already see those are Mikey's baby blankets. And then these are books that I need to donate. And let's see, these are my cookbooks here. And I might go through those and just keep a few of them. I don't need all of them. these are some of my extra organization baskets, and I have been using them here and there in the house. And when I cleaned out my kitchen, these are some of the extra bamboo organizers that I have, and I'm going to give those to my little cousin because she's going to be in a dorm, and I'm pretty sure that she can use those in her dorm room. So there's still a ton to do and get organized, but I think I've made a nice dent in this. I'm making progress, so I guess it's better than me not having gotten out here today and done nothing at all. A lot of this here is my stuff, so I think I'm going to go through this shelf here and organize what I can. I'm also going to be getting rid of my husband's Italian ices. He overbought Italian ice one summer because he couldn't find it the summer before. So he wanted to make sure that he had enough for that particular summer that we were in Arizona. As you know, it's hot, but they've been here for a good while and they're not good anymore. So I think if I throw them away when he's not looking, he probably won't even notice that they're not there anymore. So I'm going to work on this because I think working on this will help me out with some of the things that I have here. So let's go ahead and get started with that.
I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. Don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming because you know I can't get
I don't know if you all can see that, but those are mouse droppings, and that is just absolutely disgusting. This is, after all, a garage, so I'm going to put some gloves on and I'm going to try and wipe that up because I just feel like leaving it would be worse than cleaning it up. I am going to be getting rid of some additional decor. When I moved, I got rid of a ton of my decor, and I haven't really been purchasing much, and that's because I'm just not at the point where I feel like I'm ready to start decorating my house. I have bought a few pieces here and there for different seasons, and I will be reusing those this year because I do love them that much, and that's what I'm looking for when I buy pieces now, something that's going to be reusable and that I'm going to love year after year. So on the floor there, you can see my little pile that I'm getting together. What I've been doing is just putting things on the curb and letting my neighbors pick and take what they want, and for the most part, they take everything. That's honestly just been a really good way for us to get rid of stuff quickly instead of holding it in the house. My husband and I are just not garage sale people, and so I'd rather just give my stuff away for free to people that want it and can use it. And so the stuff that I'm getting rid of from here in the garage, this actually went to Goodwill. There was trash mixed in with my giveaway pile, so I'm separating everything out. I'm going to throw the trash. I also separate out the recycle, so don't worry, things are getting recycled as well.
baby without.
I wasn't planning on organizing any of my husband's shelving, but I needed to. I needed to get things a little more organized, and I'm not moving anything. I'm just putting things in baskets or just kind of reorganizing how he has them laid out, and it did make a lot of space. this is going to be the end of night 1 because it's hot and I'm tired and I need a shower. But I did make progress. I was able to clean out my shelf and reorganize some stuff. I got rid of a lot of decor, and that's this right here. I also did a little bit of reorganizing on my husband's shelves. I can't really do much, but I just did what I could. He has a lot of work to do in here. For example, here's some of his stuff here. A lot of it's just really thrown about, so here's a big pile here that he needs to work on. I'm thinking he's going to have to put those into the storage shed because there is no room in here for those big boxes. Let's see here. More of his stuff. That's stuff that I emptied out. That there is for my little cousin. That table we're going to take into one of the storage sheds, and I might do that tonight because he got a new storage shed on the side of the house and it's empty, and his plan was to put that in there on the bottom and then stack stuff on top of it. Let's see. Cards, can't do anything with that. That's his Christmas show stuff. And then of course the blankets that I need to go through. Those are the children's books right here that I want to donate, so I need to find a place to donate those. Let's see here. My cookbooks, organization stuff that I'm going to go through, and I might get rid of a lot of it or give it away. And when I say get rid, I mean donate. Let's see here. Some more blankets right there. This is a stand mixer that was a Christmas gift from my in-laws, and I have not unboxed that just yet. And then here are some paper towels, which I'd love to put those somewhere inside the house and not out here because of the whole situation that you all saw with droppings and stuff. I don't want any of that kind of stuff out here. Dog food, just stuff that I need to organize right here. But I know that my stuff is going to be really easy to get organized. It's just my husband that really needs to address a lot of his stuff. So I'm going to continue tomorrow, and we'll see how far I get. Good night. So my mother-in-law sells Pampered Chef, and every now and then to support her I will buy a piece, which you know they are so expensive. And I was a little confused when I opened this because there was no top, and I was expecting there to be a top. So when I looked at it, I was like, I just paid, I don't know how much it was, $60 to $80 for this cast iron pan, and there's no top. What am I gonna do with this? So that was my thought process when I was looking at that pan. And look who joined me. Believe it or not, me getting started really does motivate him. So he is going to be working on a few things while I'm trying to get things decluttered. But most of the things that he worked on were outside of the garage, making space in the storage sheds for items that we needed to place inside of them. I am now going to get into some boxes that belong to me, and in there are purses and bags, and I'm going to show you my first designer purse. It was this suede Coach purse, and I loved it so much that I never wanted to use it, and I don't think I used it but maybe 1 or 2 times, and that is a disgrace. I should have used it more, but I plan on using it now. It's still something that I think is timeless. And what I'm doing is putting all of the boxes that I need to go through inside of the house. And I feel like that's going to force me to look through them, because when I leave them in the garage, they're out of sight, out of mind, and they've been in here for months and I have not gone through them. It's definitely caused a domino effect where the mess comes from outside to inside, but I feel like that's the only way I'm going to push myself to get this done. So yes, I took a lot of things in, but no, I'm not going to keep them all. I plan on decluttering and getting rid of more items.
I can tell what time it is. The thing is, I don't really care, 'cause I got no place to be other than
I'm trying to get anything I possibly can off the floor and using some vertical hanging space, and I really think that's kind of the way I want to go. So I'm going to ask my husband to hang some more brackets up on the wall. That way we can hang stuff on the sides of the garage.
low. Hard to breathe, but this I know, I won't leave. Waking up in a bed with my
Emptied this area out here. This is still stuff that I need to go through, my organization stuff. Dog food, an empty glass container. That stuff I'm giving away right there.
With this?
And this big blanket right here. I don't want this anymore.
What is that?
The fluffy winter blanket. I don't want that. That's all empty. And for whatever reason, he feels like he needs to work on my section first, but there's definitely so much more that he can work on, but that's driving him crazy, which is funny. It humors me, actually. So this is attempt number 2 at me getting my things organized. I did put some stuff into this basket because I'm going to be putting whatever I can fit into clear plastic bins and then stacking them. Again, using as much vertical space as we can. My husband was actually right. This was the best way for me to organize my stuff and get the best use of our space. I also know that there's not going to be any critters crawling all over my decor. So as I mentioned, I'm really excited to get this project done because there's so many other things that I want to focus on. I want to focus on our health. I want to focus on making my house a home and getting it more decluttered and simplified. And I really want to focus on eating better, making foods that are more homemade, made from scratch. We started a garden and we are absolutely loving the garden life, and we'd love to add to our garden eventually. I actually did record the process of us making our garden. It's not something that I've posted, and I'm not sure if it's something that you would want to see, but if you would like to see that footage, let me know and I can put it together for you. We are planning to winterize our garden. That way our herbs and our vegetables can grow during the winter. So that's something that we're going to be doing pretty soon here. I'm really loving the idea of a slower life. And I know I talked about this at the beginning of the year, how I wanted to share slower living and the beauty in homemaking, because I feel a lot of the times we just overlook the beauty in what it is we are doing for our families. And that's something that I'd really love to share. My year did not turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. It's been a lot different than what I anticipated, but nonetheless, I am determined to get into that lifestyle and have the opportunity to share it with you. So this is what I packed into my trunk. I am making sure to get everything out as soon as I can. I am not keeping anything here. If it's something I need to donate, I am donating that. If it's something I'm going to put on my curb, I am putting that on my curb. So I just really want to get this done. I don't want to have any excuses to not get it done. And I feel like as I get rid of things, I can see the progress that I'm making. I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. There is going to be a part part 2 to this video, so make sure you are subscribed with your notification bell on. That way you can see the grand finale of this journey. I am so excited to have it all done and to share it with you. I really do appreciate you all being here with me and for always supporting me and encouraging me along the way. It really does mean the world to me, and without your motivation and encouragement, I definitely would not have gotten this far. I appreciate you so, so much. Once again, thank you, and I will see you in the next. We are going to get started right where we left off, and this was day 3. I packed everything into my car, and I actually took that to Goodwill before I even got started. It's looking a lot better. It's not perfect. There's still piles hanging out around the garage, and some of these piles I'm not even going to be able to address during this video because my husband had a few piles that he needed to look through on his own. That was not something that I was able to do for him. He did get into the garage, cameras off, on his own time, and he went through all of the stuff that I needed him to look at, and guess what? It is gone now. He actually worked most of Saturday out in the yard organizing the barn shed that we have in our backyard, and then he was able to move a lot of his toolboxes and other items into the garage. It's nicely organized, and it just freed up some space here in this garage, so I will share that with you at the end of the video. Here I am revisiting my decor situation once more. I thought I had already organized it and I was done with it, but I am not. What I'm going to do is put all of my decor into bins in an attempt to make more space, and so I'll be stacking these bins on top of each other. I did get rid of a little bit of decor, so that was a big win. I don't have a lot of decor anyways. I'm not a decor person right now. I honestly have not even had time to think about decorating my home. The little that I have done, I do for my children, so you will see a fall decorate with me, and I'm only doing it for my kids. I want them to have good memories, and I don't want to let life get in the way and keep me from doing those things for them. Time with our children is so short. I know I am feeling it. Mikey is going to be 16 next month, which means I only have 2 more years with him before he's an adult, and Ileana is going to be 12 this year. I feel like because I have 2 children and I don't have more, that my time with my children just feels so much shorter. Let me know if that makes any sense to you, but I feel like if I would have had a larger family, then I would have had a lot more time with kids in my home, and that's just not the case with us. But I think God only gave me and my husband what we could handle, and 2 kids is definitely enough. I can honestly tell you that if we had even 1 more child, we would not be able to fit in this home. We are already cutting it very, very close. But that brings me to the next point. I got a question in my prior video, and she was asking why it is that we moved to Texas. And I always forget that some of you joined me at different times. So if you do not know why I moved, this is why I wanted to answer this out loud here in a video. We moved to Texas in 2022. Texas is our home state. We initially moved to Arizona because of job purposes. My husband got a job out there, and then I ended up quitting my job here and taking care of the kids because we did not have any family out there. We loved Arizona so much. I honestly thought that that was going to be our forever home. That's how much I loved it, and I actually still dream of that. I want to go back to Arizona at some point in our lives. In 2022, as you know, the housing market was booming. Our home gained a lot of equity, and so we decided to put it up for sale, knowing that we had this home here. It was rented out, but everything kind of fell into place because our renter decided to move out, and they were long-term renters. They had been here for 5 years, so it's really hard to deny that this is where we were supposed to be because everything just aligned perfectly when it was supposed to. So what we ended up doing was selling our home in Arizona, and we came to Texas. We downsized considerably. We did not have to buy a home because, as you know, the prices of homes have skyrocketed, and so we did not have to buy a home because we owned this home already. What we ended up doing was paying off this home, so we do not have a mortgage, we do not have any bills, and we are living debt-free. So that's the beauty of this entire situation. We've always dreamed of living a debt-free life, and so we are living our dreams. As far as moving for a job, no, my husband did not even have to change jobs. His job went remote, so he's working here in Texas out of Arizona. So nothing in that aspect changed, and he is loving working from home. And so that's just a little bit of the reasoning behind our big move. I've gotten comments where some people seem to think that I'm complaining because I don't have space, but that is not the case at all. Living like this is an absolute choice, and especially if you're living mortgage free, there is nothing to be complaining about. And it's not really that I'm complaining, I'm just talking about my feelings because, you know, it is an adjustment, and it's something that we really want to work. Obviously, we're still not completely settled in, and so we're still trying to figure things out. But we are going to get there, and that is part of why I'm sharing my journey, because it's not something that's easy. It actually took so much out of us to even get here in the first place, and then trying to figure life out after is also another challenge. So please stick around. There's still a whole lot more to come. We haven't even gotten to the renovations. So I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully in the next couple of years. Today I am partnering with Fazen, and they sent me their Ionic One Pass Styling Hair Straightener. Straighteners are my go-to hair tool because curly hair. It is crafted with an aerospace grade smooth glide titanium plate, which gives you silky smooth hair without tugging, preventing damage from tangles, dryness, and harsh handling. This straightener releases tens of millions of negative ions. 95% of frizz and flyaway problems are reduced, ensuring that you have a silky smooth result. And if you look at my hair, it definitely is coming through on the camera that my hair is silky smooth and shiny, and you know that my hair did not start off like that. There are also sensors that monitor the temperature up to 60 times per second, and this ensures even heat distribution to prevent heat damage to your hair. Because of all of these amazing features, you're able to go through and pass the iron over your hair one time and it is completely straight. And that is not something that I am used to at all. And I have used some name brand straighteners, but this one by far surpasses them all. And I am so glad that I got the opportunity to test this out for you. If you are in the market for a new hair straightener, definitely check this straightener out. They have given me a 50% off discount code, so run and get yourself your straightener. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I am obsessed, and I have been able to comb my hair in ways that I had not been able to comb it in years. So this straightener is a godsend, and my daughter loves it too. I'm going to go ahead and link everything down below. Thank you, Fazen, for collaborating with me today.
Look at you like that, you lose it completely. Losing track of space and time. I don't wanna go home looking for a reason to stay here all night. I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins. And then when I say your name, bet I'm everything I see. Bet I'm everything.
Okay, so this is day 3, and this is where I'm at right now. I've been trying to just organize these shelves just a little bit, even though that wasn't in my plan, but I feel like I have to in order to make room for stuff that is out here. I can't go in there and fully organize it because it's my husband's, and he will not have that. But he has a lot of stuff just laying around. These toolboxes are just full of tools and just randomness. Let's see, you see. And then he has more toolboxes right here and down here, and it's just, you know, all over the place. But anyways, I organized my decor. I put them into plastic bins so they'll be better protected from the little animals that are in here. And then I just try to make space and just use all of my extra baskets here, and if my husband needs to look for something, he can pull a basket out and he can look through the basket. Let's see here. So I have these two pots here. My mother-in-law gave those to me, and they belonged to her grandmother, I want to say. And so I need to find a place for those. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to use them, but a lady was talking to me outside of my house, one of the neighbors, and she eyed this pot and she told me, if you don't want it, please tell me and I will buy it from you. Apparently it's worth a good amount of money because it is an old pot and it's in really good condition, if you can see here. So no, I'm going to keep it. Now that she told me that, I'm going to keep it. And then this one, well, I guess I can use it to boil something one day, but I'll put those away. That is my bidet. My husband needs to put that up. These are Christmas ornaments here, and I think I'm going to put them into a bin. All of our Christmas stuff is in the shed in the backyard. And then here are some decor pieces I left out, and that's to decorate for fall. And then all of these boxes here are just empty. And this is some stuff that my husband needs to look through. I do not even want to attempt to look through that. This is a generator, a power generator. When I say my husband has it all, he has it all. I'm not even kidding. Let's see here. These are 3 vacuum cleaners that I used to have in my house in Chandler, Arizona. And my house was big. I had 2 levels, and so I had a vacuum upstairs, a vacuum downstairs, and then I think that was like more of an outdoor type vacuum. And then we have our carpet cleaner. I'm not going to get rid of that, but I am going to get rid of these 3 vacuums right here because I have a new Bizzle vacuum that I just talked to you about recently, and I really love it, so I'm going to keep that one. And I like my corded vacuum just way better than these here, so I'm going to keep my corded vacuum. Right here are my blankets, and I'm going to put those into a new bin. My husband has an idea, and he is going to purchase it, and then I will share that with you. These are just some more of my husband's things here. Yes, these are all his. And then this is my weighted blanket, and I want to take that to the laundromat to wash because it's really heavy and I do not want to mess up my washer and dryer. And then these are my children's books. I think I've gone over this with you all quite a bit already. My children's books, I decided to sell those. So I am going to sell them to an online website and then just try to make a little bit of money off of that. Why not? I'll share the website down below that I'm going to be using. My cookbooks are right here. I'm actually going to go through those right now and get rid of a lot of cookbooks that I am not going to be using. And then of course these are my organization items. Really need to go through these. I don't need all of that. Let's see here. Kitchen stuff. I don't even know what's in here. I don't know. I will look. Funny story. My dogs saw this photo. That is my late dog, Cece. And she was a teacup chihuahua, and they saw her and they started barking at her. So Cece was giving them a look, I guess. And this is just artwork that I'm keeping. This one I'm keeping because I want to recreate a picture that we took when the kids were babies, and so I'm saving it for that. And so yeah, this here, my dad gave this to me, and my husband and I were talking about it, and I believe it's an old lingerie drawer. So we're going to take everything out that's inside of it, and then I'm going to try to salvage it. If I cannot salvage it, then I am just going to go ahead and get rid of it because I honestly don't have space for it. But if I can salvage it, then I will put it in my closet and just use it for all of my socks, underwear, bras, things like that. So hopefully I can salvage it. And so that's where I'm at right now. I've made great progress. I feel like I am going to get this done this week. And so just wish me luck. I know I had said I was going to get rid of cookbooks, but when I opened this box, I realized that I had already decluttered cookbooks, and pretty much everything in here was what I had wanted to keep. And looking through it, it's something that I still feel like I want to keep. As I mentioned, I want to start focusing more on our health and eating better and just cooking more homemade meals from scratch. And so I need these cookbooks because I need ideas. There are some things that are worth keeping, and I feel like these cookbooks are something that are worth keeping. I know some of you are concerned that I'm keeping and adding to the clutter in my home, but I promise you I am not. I only took in 2 boxes and then my cookbooks. Everything else was stuff that belonged in the house, but we had just thrown into the garage because that was the easy thing to do. So I had to get it all cleaned up, and that's what I did. I just picked up some old pictures of my husband. First day of school, 1995. And here's another one, 2001, and then 2001, and I'm right there in the corner. Yeah, I don't even know where this was. I'm finally getting into my dreaded box of organization items, and I really believe I had more. I have been using things throughout the house as we get organized, so they've come in really handy. I've also been able to give some to family members. I just gave some to my cousin to help organize her dorm, and her dorm does have a full kitchen, a really nice large kitchen. But it's really nice to go back to my pile or my stash and not have to buy anything and just wash it and use it. So I have found keeping extra items or recycling my items to be very helpful. So I actually did this off camera, but I filled another bin with some of my organization things, and then all of this is going to be donated. So I took long finding a bin because it seems like everything is used up right now. So that's why I was running around the house, running around our other storage sheds, trying to find an extra bin because I really want to get this done. What I ended up doing was taking one of my bins, and I think I had some winter clothes in here, and I just took the clothes out. Winter's around the corner. I'm going to wash everything and then see if I want to keep it or donate it. So there's a pile of those clothes in the house right now, but this was more important to me. So I need to find a place for this, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put it because it's quite full up where I'm putting all of my things right here. So I don't know. I think one more can fit up top. I guess I'll attempt that.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on trying till it bends, still it feels.
I tried to utilize some of the space up here, so I moved like a boxing bag my husband had up there, and I put my lamps up there. Those will be out of here soon because I want to put them into my bedroom. And then I put the pots up there for now because there's no other place for them. Once my husband gets things organized down below, then I'll figure out what I do with those. And then that's where I put the bag my husband had, where I put the lamps, and then I put some extra blankets here. He's supposed to be buying some new type of airbag that he found, and so I'll put those in there when he gets it. Took down the toilet paper because he thought that we needed to buy a new one, but we definitely do not, so that's good. Saved us some money right there. So it's looking pretty good in here. Empty boxes, my husband's stuff. What is this? Oh, I took this from the top, and it was really light. And it's just wires, of course. So I think I'm going to put those in the shed because that's the outdoor lighting, and hopefully we can put that up soon. So definitely going to go outside with that. But I'm hot. Let's see what time it is. It's 2 o'clock. I think I'm gonna stop, go and get myself something to drink at Starbucks or, I don't know, even the corner store, and then sit in my cool car and wait for Ileana. So I will check back with you all later. This here is all stuff that I'm going to give away. Those boxes need to go and recycle, and then there's some trash in there that I need to throw into the trash bin. So that's where I'm at right now. I wanted to go back to day one of this project. Keep in mind that I had already gone through and worked on this garage numerous times. Just imagine how much worse it was. And now we are going to go to actually today, the day that I'm posting this video. This is what the garage looks like. And I am so stinking proud that I finally just pushed myself so hard to get it done because I want to move on and I want to focus on other things in life. Of course, there's going to be a lot more decluttering, but any reminders of my move needed to be gone. So I am super, super excited. My husband got in here and he did some work off camera like I had mentioned. So this took well over 4 days to complete, but it is looking so much better. I am also feeling like I am not going to let life get in the way of the things that I need to do, such as getting my home together, taking care of my family, putting myself first, putting my health first, and just doing the things that I need to do. I am done with that. I am super motivated. I am super pumped. I just proved so much to myself by finishing this project. You have no idea. So if any of you are in the same boat and you have something that you have not worked on, push yourself to get it done. It'll be completely worth it at the end. Thank you so, so much for following me on this extremely long journey. I absolutely appreciate you. You motivated me more than you know. Once again, thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Hugs!